Well, hello there. I'm meteorologist Meg McNamara. So the rain we talked about arriving all morning, it has finally arrived here. So we're seeing some moderate to heavy showers right now across the majority of central Maryland, of course, including Baltimore. In fact, at this point, most of Maryland covered in rain. So this is a large batch of rain, and it's going to take several hours to move through. So we're really looking at rain for the bulk of our Monday at this point. 47 degrees right now in Baltimore, 42 in Westminster, 41 in Frederick. So a warm front lifting across the area, bringing us this lovely moisture and also bringing us very warm temperatures. So you'll notice we're already warmer than where we were at this point yesterday. And when we look ahead, we're actually not going to hit the highs for the day, likely until after the sun sets, when that warm air really sets in place. Here's the big picture on the satellite and radar. So there's the batch of rain that moved through very early this morning, and then here's round two. There are multiple rounds, though, to get through over the next couple of days. So once we get through today's rain, we're not done with it here. As we time things out here, so it certainly is an unsettled weather pattern. We had high pressure in place over the weekend. That has all changed. We're tracking this chance for a few snowflakes late Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. What's going to happen is we'll have leftover moisture combined with temperatures starting to crash. And as we tumble down to 32 degrees and below and we have rain, that rain could turn over to snow. As we time things out, here we are 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're still, most of us, covered in rain at that point. Now, we do get a little bit of break, I think, in the evening. So right around 6 or 7, we start to see this pull away, and we actually have a ways to go before we see more rain moving in. Here we are Tuesday around 11 a.m. And then you can see that takes the majority of the day to move through. And then here we are tracking this chance for a wintry mix, and then potentially behind that, that would just be snow. So here we are Tuesday, 9 p.m. You'll notice, though, the bulk of that stays to the west and really doesn't turn over until snow for the Baltimore area until 6 o'clock in the morning. Keep in mind, surface temperature is likely going to be pretty warm. We're talking highs tomorrow in the 60s. So that would mean that we're not expecting a lot of accumulation. Today, there's our high, 53 degrees, rain and drizzle. Yes, that is certainly the case. And then tonight, only dipping down into the low 50s. So not budging a whole lot thanks to the warm front. I mentioned the high, though, 62 degrees right now for Tuesday. But then temperatures really tumble Tuesday night into Wednesday, so very early Wednesday morning. That's when we do have the potential to see some of those flurries of snow. As for how much, it looks like we could get a coating to an inch north and west of Baltimore. I think here in Baltimore, we're really not talking much, if any at all. But of course, we'll be keeping a close eye on that. We'll have more updates Thursday. If you are headed to the game, first of all, good for you. Going to be a great time. It is going to be cold, though, so you definitely want to get the purple gear out. I would consider purple hat, purple scarf, purple gloves, purple coat, lots of layers, because it is going to be very cold. 38, the high for the day. That means by game time, down into the low 30s and upper 20s. Of course, we'll have more details coming up on WJZ.